Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wade. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Nice, easy route here for the quarterback and receiver. A hitch on 4th down. And not only do they get the first down, but some positive yards here for this offense.
ball is picked off. Pass midfield. Past the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Tight end makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down and goal for the offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go and uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, look at the throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Wade. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
And he scores! Touchdown, Hogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Quick throw over the middle. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
A lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
To throw, it's Wade. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's a great play. Who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's caught downfield. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
To throw, it's Wade. Throws to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. But this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to